Hey guys, what did you do today?
We told people about Jesus.
Jesus! How was that for you guys?
It was good. It was stretching. It was great. Yeah.
Taking
people
risks.
Were prayed for. Huh?
Taking risks. Yeah.
Taking risks.
Yes. Jesus is good. Just telling people how much God is good. And that was awesome. Yeah. Jesus is good. Prophesying over people.
Giving words of encouragement.
Getting people saved. Sharing about Jesus.
Loved by God.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Guys, go evangelize right now. Go evangelize. Ooh, God bless you.
Then we decided to go across the street to the psychics. Her name was Dinah. We wanted her to know our future, because I already know it, but we thought she should know. She was busy, so we just released the glory in her place and decided that the next time she prophesies or reads futures, that she would know it came from the Spirit of truth instead of whoever she's been using. So that was fun. And I got a little sunburn, but it's been good. We love Orlando. It's great weather, great people, very receptive. God is moving. Jump on board with it. Like, say what he's saying, go where he's going, preach the gospel, because you were made for this. You can do it. It's not for a select few, it's for everybody. He sent you, so go and do what he's told you to do. Bless.
So we just evangelized at the college campus, and I figured that, or the more I do it, the more confident I become, that it's not about having a formula of the 10 steps to get someone saved. It's actually just starting a conversation. How's your day? What's your name? What's your major? Just show interest in them, just love them, just be present. And like, that's what I felt, at least. And when we just had conversations with people, I started feeling God's heart for them, or what to maybe say next. So sometimes it looked like sharing my testimony and show that how God showed up in my life. And many people, they can feel that you're sincere when sharing testimony. So yeah, it was powerful, and we got to pray for people, and it's actually so much easier than we make it. We're sowing seeds, and we're not going to be discouraged. We didn't see salvations, my team, but we sowed seeds, and that's enough.
Hi guys, I'm Kate, and evangelizing has been something that I struggled with for a little bit, but today was kind of a breakthrough for me. Yeah, I got to pray for some people, and people got healed, people were encouraged, and one word of encouragement is don't overthink coming up to a person and praying for them, because you never know, like, they might need to hear what you need to say to them. And just go for it. Don't be scared. You'll do great. Just like I did.
Falling off of me.
Start again.
So as a Hollister, guy walks up, I'm about to check out, and he says, man, my knee hurts. And he was an employee there. I said, I'll pray for that. God will heal you. And he goes, that'd be awesome. Okay, cool. So then he started helping other customers, and I'm just sitting there waiting for him. And as I'm waiting, probably about 5-10 minutes, all of a sudden, his customers walk away, and I said, hey, how's that knee? And he goes, actually, it feels better. Man, did you pray or something? And I said, no, just the presence of God's just falling off of me.
Come on.
Just getting healed. You're just standing here.
Come on, Jesus, do it again. Galera, é o seguinte, o próximo vídeo que eu tô colocando aqui, o testemunho que você vai assistir já já, aconteceu num shopping lá em Orlando durante a semana do Descend, e eu quero explicar mais ou menos o contexto. Tava eu e minha amiga evangelizando lá no shopping, todo o grupo na verdade, e eu e ela entramos na loja da Apple só por curiosidade mesmo. A gente não tinha entrado lá pra evangelizar, mas se acontecesse, beleza, mas não foi com esse objetivo. Entramos lá e eu tava conversando com um dos vendedores, e ele viu no meu celular a foto do Descend. E ele falou assim, eu tô indo pra esse evento também. Eu falei, que legal, você acredita em Deus então, tal. Eu falei, assim. Aí 2 dias antes, eu tinha tido uma palavra de conhecimento do nome James. E aí, beleza. Tinha passado, não tinha achado o cara até agora, mas beleza. Aí o cara me falou o nome dele era Jamie. E aí eu senti assim, perto o suficiente, né? E eu senti que ele era a pessoa, que eu devia perguntar se ele precisava de oração. E aí eu conversei e falei, olha, você precisa de alguma coisa que a gente pode orar por você e tal? Ele falou, na verdade eu preciso, eu tô com um problema aqui na minha perna, ou um nervo, alguma coisa assim, e eu queria ser curado antes do Descend. E aí, tipo assim, falou, beleza, vamos orar por você. E, enfim, você vai ver no vídeo o resto que aconteceu. So, there's a testimony. Tell me what
Yeah,
happened.
my leg was hurting. I had sciatic nerve pain. And we prayed, and Jesus did his thing. And he touched it, and the pain is gone. Thank you,
It's
Lord.
gone! Yes! Evangelizar é fácil demais, não é? E se ainda não é, comece a praticar, sai por aí se arriscando e vai se tornar algo natural pra você. É simplesmente falar de Jesus e o que ele fez na cruz e o quanto ele se importa com todas as pessoas. Simples assim. Então, que tal se arriscar hoje? Que tal se arriscar amanhã e todos os dias? É isso aí. Parece assustador, mas Deus tá com a gente o tempo todo e é simplesmente suplantar a semente no coração das pessoas e Deus vai fazer o resto. Deus abençoe e qualquer coisa, qualquer dúvida ou encorajamento que você precisar, só manda mensagem e eu quero te ajudar no que for preciso, tá? Deus abençoe.